Hi, everyone. Welcome to Educators on the Go. It's a space for educators who are serious about advancing their career and their profession. My name is Xiomara Collins Moreno, and I've been on in this journey for 30 years. I'd like to share some of the stories and some of the ways in which you can advance your career. We're going to hear a story today about someone who did just that. They advanced their career, they took the challenge, made a decision, and made things happen for them. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hi, this is Xiomara Collins Moreno with Cassandra, who worked with me a while ago in New York City. We were co-teachers. Cassandra has you're specialized in special ed, I think, correct?
Yes.
Yes. And you made the plunge from New York to where did you go before that? Where were you? I know you were in a charter school, correct? No?
I was always in New York City.
Okay.
I was always in New York City.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about, who you are and what made you decide to travel international as a teacher.
Yeah, so my name is Cassandra Henry. I am a teacher, a daughter. I'm a woman of faith, and I just love adventures and just challenging myself to become a better version of myself. So when it was 2020, when the pandemic hit, I always wanted to like retire in New York. My plan was to get into the DOE, retire, and like save for retirement there. But then when the pandemic hit, it just changed my plans, and it made me like I was doing this woman's course, and it helped me dream about what my life could be if I designed the life that I want. And and I remember a teacher when my second year of teaching came to me saying, "Oh, why don't you teach in Abu Dhabi?" She taught in Abu Dhabi for 6 years, and she recommended me to like go apply. But then I said, no, that can never be for me. And then when the pandemic hit, I just like, you know what? And my sister was encouraging me. I was like talking to you and other teachers. I know there was another teacher that was taught abroad, and I felt like, let me just apply to 30 schools. And this one school that I'm at here in Abu Dhabi replied, and I've been here for now entering my 4th year.
Wow. Wow. That is fantastic. So tell me, what was the process like? What was, walk us through that first step.
The process was kind of nerve-wracking because I'm like my whole life going to another country. I never um I never really heard of Abu Dhabi that much. I only heard of Dubai, and I never seen Abu Dhabi. I didn't even Google as much about what Abu Dhabi looked like. So I said to myself, okay, like I'm gonna just apply to this TEFL, like teaching English as a second language certification program. And they helped me um I got the certificate of teaching English as a second language, and they gave me the tools I needed to see, okay, enhance your resume, create cover letters, find this it was like a school website that recruits teachers. So I put myself in there. So it was nerve-wracking, but because I had them, it was guided. Like it was still nervous, but I was guided into applying. And I got the certification in like March, I think, and March of 2021. And then I applied from March to like April, and then April I got the job. Like April to May, I
Wow.
think.
So
Yeah.
like a 1 year process. So it took like a 1 year to prepare? No.
No, no. Well, it took like 3 months because it was
Mm.
December of 2020. I applied to the program for the certification for the teaching English as a second language. Then afterwards, it was 3 months of like completing that certification. Then after that 3 months, it took like 2 months to get at least an interview,
Okay.
and then finally got the job.
Wow, excellent. And then so does it help? What are some of the qualifications and certifications that they ask in another country? Do they want the same as US, or they want your experience? Like, you're an experienced teacher.
Yeah. So that was kind of the plus for me because I was already had my certification in New York for special ed and gen ed. So they told me that was already I was already marketable, you know.
Wow.
So and I got the certification as teaching English as a second language. So I like it, they told me I couldn't even there was schools that were only for teachers who were interested in only teaching English, like teaching English as a language, usually Asian, like in Asia. And then there were international schools that it's like regular American curriculum, British curriculum. And I can apply because I'm certified. You know, I
Mm,
would, you know, they would want me to
right.
go because of my certifications. But I know teachers who aren't certified, you know, so,
And they are working.
and they're working. And, but
Mhm.
they, and I know, and another plus was having my master's in education, which gives me an increase in salary.
Right.
So all of these things gives you increases in salary. People
Correct.
can, I don't know if, I'm not sure how to go about if you're not certified, but I think getting certified was really helpful.
Right. I'm gonna have a video on that as well, on just certifications. But it's funny that it's happening, it's a popular topic for the international teachers as well. It's a ticket in. Yes, so I am having a video on certifications, just where to go, how to get this, and also plan the time. So I want to ask you something. So money-wise, how much should a person prepare or put aside to prepare to go? Did they give you the air ticket? What are some of the things that you needed to front load?
Yeah, so the certification program for teaching English, I asked them the same questions because I'm very financially oriented.
Yes.
And so what it depends on the country that you wanted to choose to live in. So I chose the Middle East and South Korea, and they gave me like a pamphlet of like, okay, this is the basic necessities and like the around how much you should have pocket wise when you're entering the country. And also, um, the school that you choose to, like the school that hires you, can give you a settle in allowance. My school gave me, I think it was, I don't know how to calculate it in in dollars, but it was just a good amount of money for me to settle in. So
Wow.
it depends on the school too.
Right.
So,
But when you say
but
settle in, what does that mean? What does that cover? Does that like a rent? What does that cover?
yeah, that covered again with the school. My school provided housing,
Mm,
furnished. So I didn't have to pay for my bed, my couch, anything. It was all here. My fridge, everything was here. Which also you need to be like making sure if you want to go to a school like that, when you're looking for a school, make sure they provide housing like that.
absolutely.
Um, and so my settling was just like basic like food, um, Wi-Fi. Yeah, it was basic needs, just
Yeah.
nothing.
Right. Now, do they give you an air ticket to come and want to? Because that seems to be something that's very common for international schools. So,
They gave you an air ticket to go and then an air ticket to go like every year. They give you like once you're from like say you're coming from the US, they fly you into the country. And usually well, my like I know international schools usually have um an air ticket once a year to go back home.
right, right. Okay. And okay, so that's another plus, definitely a plus. Now what about when
And you don't even have to go back home if you don't want to. You could use that air ticket and travel. That's what I did.
wow, wow,
I
I
went to
didn't know
like
that.
Africa my first year. And yeah, so I didn't go home. I mean, I had to like talk to my mom.
Yeah.
I went home the next summer though, but you know, that
Yeah.
summer was for traveling.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That's exactly what teaching should be. It should be fulfilling. It should be learning for you as well, and fun, fun. The other thing I want to ask you was, how about in regards to the packages that they give? Do they give you a bonus? Because some schools are giving retention
Uh,
bonus to keep you on a little more.
no, well, not, well, I mean, I get an increase each time I sign like I sign a contract. My
Okay.
my salary does increase,
Okay.
but the bonus, I know schools give a bonus once you end the contract.
Um, Once you end it?
Yeah, so say my contract ends in May of next
Mhm.
or in June of next year. If
Uh-huh.
I feel I do not want to come back and I fulfill that contract, they'll give me the bonus, a
Oh,
bonus of like
okay. Okay, okay. So the other question I have for you is taxes. How are you handling your US taxes?
I mean, here's in tax free.
It is
I don't
tax
have,
free, correct?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I have a tax person. He like the only I have a condo in the Bronx,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, it's been really easy. I've been able to save so much money.
Yes, yes.
So
I
I don't have any, I mean, I had to like, complete the taxes when it comes to the condo, but other
that's
than
it.
that,
Right.
nothing else.
Nothing else. And that's the beauty. That's one of, again, the perks of being an international teacher. It really is
Yeah.
a perk.
Well, it also depends on the place because I know in
Yes.
the Gulf countries, you don't pay
Right.
taxes.
Right.
So, and I
Right.
don't know what other country.
I think
Like,
China also is
oh, okay.
also, yes, China is also doing that. But again, these are the perks that we need to share with other teachers because it's becoming the career of teaching in the United States is dying. It's dying. Um, I, I can't tell you, where classrooms, instead of having the usual 25, they now have 35 and 40 kids.
I,
And you're expected to reach the level of, standards, which can be done, but other things have to be put in place. Resources have to be, given. But regardless of that, one of the things I want to ask you, do you consider, if you have to consider again, benefits of teaching abroad and then coming back one day back to the United States, what do you think you would share with teachers?
um, like like a benefit, like my ultimate
Yes,
benefit.
yes.
Well, now that I've taught for like I completed my third year now, entering my fourth year. I feel like I become such a better teacher because of the amount of experience I've been surrounded with, like teachers from all over the world, not even only in the US. So um your teaching will enhance at a better rate because you're working with people who have different teaching styles, different ways of communicating, or different perspectives on how to teach a topic, which
Right.
is which is very eye-opening. Like I've grown tremendously from
Yes.
only in since for 3 years I've been teaching here, and I'm gonna enter my 10th year. So I feel like I'm even becoming an extremely better teacher because of it.
Yes.
So
Yes. Yes. And again, I totally agree with you. I've always mentioned to you, one of the things that you may want to also keep in mind is that, as you said, culture. You are not only a better teacher, you're now in the realm of being a global teacher. Just
yeah.
for coming in contact with other students, other teachers, other families, addressing other cultures, appreciating. You really know what it is to appreciate and to include other cultures because you have been included,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah, it's true. It's true. Like
Yeah.
it helps you, like, because I'm teach students too, not only American students, so it's students from usually from Jordan, from Turkey, it's interesting to see the type of the dynamics with family dynamics whenever I have those parent teacher conferences, the the relationship building I have to do to work extra hard to be like, okay, no, oh, this is how they communicate. So
Correct.
it's cool.
Yeah. And you would think, Cassandra, that we could be better than what we are. As you said, we think, this is the level, wherever we are, X on the map. But we can do so much more. I told you about my friend. He's just, one of the Zooms that we did. He says, Yomana, I started in Panama with you, and I went on to Thailand, and then I'm going on to Turkey. He's back in Panama, and he's now a coordinator, of his department, because they felt and they understood, everyone there agreed he's coming with more to share, and again, that's what it is. If you're coming with more, and maybe you're not doing it with that intention, but it's there. People address you and say, wow, this person has more to share. So I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. A big hug and a big kiss. You are doing extremely well. You're engaged. I have to say
Yes,
that.
engage.
Hey, she's a beautiful, beautiful. It's missed it.
And you see, and I met him here, so
Oh,
you
I
can
am.
meet your person if you teach abroad.
Yes, yes. I am, again, just so, so proud of you, and that you will be willing to share information that could help others, because that's what this is about. This is about helping other people. We're not stuck in the Bronx. We're not stuck in, Iowa. We're not stuck anywhere. We can make things happen,
Yes.
make it happen. And especially, as you said, the Lord, we know the Lord Jesus Christ. Correct?
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
happy. And again, I'm very happy for you and what life has to bring for you. But we'll keep in touch. I'm always keeping in touch with you.
Yes, yes.
Okay?
I'll let you know my life
Yes,
in like
yes.
2 years from now.
God bless and take care, Cassandra. Thank you. Okay?
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for joining me on Educators on the Go, where we continue to celebrate the journey of educators as they advance and push the boundaries of their careers. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more stories and more knowledge as we proceed on how to make a change in our lives, advancing in careers internationally. Take care.